Hi, I'm Little Rock Mayor Frank Scott Jr. As we celebrate Juneteenth 2024, I'm at the home of the late L.C. and Daisy Bates, civil rights pioneers and icons who shaped our progress and believed in our potential. This house is a National Historic Landmark located right here in Little Rock South End neighborhood. It was at this location where much of the planning for the integration of Central High School took place. This was the pickup and drop-off point for the Little Rock Nine. Mrs. Bates and the Little Rock Nine hosted media and dignitaries in these very rooms. Unfortunately, it was also the site of violence and vandalism. It is one of the several historic and important civil rights landmarks in Little Rock. We are paying special attention to the life and legacy of Daisy Gatson Bates today, since recently a statue of Mrs. Bates was placed in the National Statuary Hall at the Capitol in Washington, D.C. This statue of this civil rights legend, alongside other American leaders who helped shape our country, is a symbol of the persistence, patience, and perseverance required for the long march toward true equity, justice, and freedom for all. The celebration of Juneteenth is another marker down this long road. Mrs. Bates withstood the vandalism and, at this very house, the threats to her, her family, and the Little Rock Nine, to make the lasting progress for all of us. She likely never anticipated Juneteenth will be recognized, let alone celebrated as a federal holiday. In the city of Little Rock, this will be the third year for the city team members to observe Juneteenth as a paid holiday. And I appreciate the Little Rock City Board of Directors for joining me in recognition of this holiday and what it means to our city and to the Black community. Juneteenth is a commemoration of the day when slaves in Galveston, Texas, first learned of the Emancipation Proclamation and that they were set free. We celebrate the holiday here as we recognize the freedom and independence for every American didn't happen on July 4th. We celebrate Juneteenth because we know the hope of freedom, justice, and equality for every American can be a reality. On this Juneteenth 2024, join me in honoring the lives of our forefathers and foremothers of the civil rights movement, those in Galveston in 1865, those across the country who fought for recognition of Juneteenth, and those like the Daisy Bates, whose service and sacrifice shaped who we are today. We still have so far to go, and the work is certainly unfinished. But let this Juneteenth be a reminder that the progress, potential, and the passion and hope of those like Mrs. Bates can and will be a reality in our city and our world. Happy Juneteenth, Little Rock.